Welcome to Khoury College of Computer Sciences 2023 Graduation Celebration. So that all guests, degree candidates, and participants may experience the meaning and enjoyment of this important occasion, we kindly request that you silence all devices. We thank you for making this a respectful and joyful occasion. At this time, we ask you to listen to a safety announcement.
Welcome to Matthews Arena. For your safety, please take a moment to locate the exits closest to you. If an evacuation is required, please proceed calmly to the closest available exit and follow the direction of university officials and emergency personnel. If you see something, say something. Thank you, and please enjoy the event.
The marshals will now lead the procession of the degree candidates. Would all graduates and guests please rise as you are able? Please remain standing until you are asked to be seated. The Dean of Khoury College of Computer Sciences, Elizabeth Minette, and Senior Associate Dean Benjamin Hescott will now lead the academic procession.
Start music.
Please be seated.
Light screen didn't freeze and begin video.
Congratulations to Khoury class of...
Congratulations, class of 2023.
We are so happy for you, and we wish you the best for the future.
Best of luck with everything, and never stop supporting one another.
Drum roll.
Congratulations on graduating. Class of 23.
We did it, Khoury.
Congratulations, we did it.
So one thing that I would take from Khoury is the computer science culture.
Great learning experience along with how to have fun.
Khoury's co-op program is absolutely outstanding.
Very thankful for the Khoury faculty. They've been a big help to get me to where I am today.
Khoury was great for the community that we had.
I have a job offer from them.
I'll be working as a software engineer.
I got a job at LexisNexis.
Data engineer with McKinsey & Company.
I'm really excited to start my career.
Congratulations to the class of 2023.
Please welcome Kylie Bemis, Assistant Teaching Professor for our Indigenous Land Acknowledgement.
Keshi, everyone. Kylie Bemis Leshina. We are gathered here today as members of a settler institution, Northeastern University. We would not be here today without the lands on which you studied, worked, relaxed, attended class, and made lifelong friends. So today, we acknowledge the Indigenous peoples who live, steward, protect, and belong to the stolen lands we occupy as members of this university. We acknowledge that we on the Boston campus occupy the land of the Massachusetts and Wampanoag peoples. We acknowledge that we on the Nahant campus occupy the land of the Namkayog Band of the Pawtucket tribe. We acknowledge that we on the Portland campus occupy the land of the Mi'kmaq, Maliseet, Passamaquoddy, and Penobscot peoples of the Wabanaki Confederacy. We acknowledge that we on the Arlington campus occupy the land of the Nacotchtak, Piscataway, and Pamunkey peoples. We acknowledge that we on the Charlotte campus occupy the land of the Catawba Nation. We acknowledge that we on the Miami campus occupy the land of the Tequesta, Calusa, Miccosukee, and Seminole. We acknowledge that we on the San Francisco campus occupy the land of the Ramaytush Ohlone and Coast Miwok. We acknowledge that we on the Oakland and Silicon Valley campuses occupy the land of the Muwekma Ohlone. We acknowledge that we on the Seattle campus occupy the land of the Duwamish. We acknowledge that we on the Vancouver campus occupy the land of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Musqueam nations. We acknowledge that we on the Toronto campus occupy the land of the Mississauga, Anishinaabeg, Chippewa, Haudenosaunee, and Wendat peoples. We acknowledge that these peoples continue to live and care for these lands today as their parents and grandparents and ancestors did before them. We acknowledge that these peoples belong to these lands. We acknowledge that their dispossession from these lands has been traumatic and violent, and we acknowledge that these lands must be returned to them. Lastly, we acknowledge that we must hold settler institutions, including Northeastern University, accountable to their responsibility to return the land back to its indigenous peoples. As you continue on your journey, embrace your responsibility to know the people who belong to the land on which you are a guest, and hold your institutions responsible for taking action to decolonize themselves. This is your responsibility now. Alakwa.
Thank you, Kylie. Welcome all. My name is Benjamin Hescott, Senior Associate Dean of Academic Programs and Student Experience and Teaching Professor in the Khoury College of Computer Sciences. I would like to welcome you all to our Khoury celebration. That's right. Woo! This is a very special day, both for you and for us gathered here on this stage. We are delighted that Waleed Maliz, Vice Provost for Graduate Education, is joining us today. Welcome, Waleed. This is a particularly special year as Khoury College celebrates its 40th anniversary as the College of Computer Sciences. One of the first in the nation. It is now my great pleasure to introduce the Dean of Khoury College of Computer Sciences, Elizabeth Minette. Dean Minette. Yes? Dean Minette joined Khoury a year and a half ago, and we are all so glad that she is at the helm of the college. She is committed to making computer science accessible and available to all who choose to study the discipline. Further, she is also committed to the idea that what we do as computer scientists should benefit all of society, not just a select few. Please join me in welcoming Dean Minette.
Good morning and welcome to the graduates of the class of 2023. I am so excited to share this momentous day with you, your families, and your friends. Let me begin with one simple word: congratulations. You have each been shaped in many ways by your time here at Khoury. The challenges, the setbacks, the successes, and the cumulative insights that now guide your path. You have all demonstrated remarkable resilience, attending college and graduating during what has not been the easiest times in our world. Congratulations, you have made it and you have much to celebrate. I sincerely hope that you've enjoyed your time here at Khoury College and that you have many fond memories that will travel with you. I know you have worked hard, both in the classroom and in your co-ops. And to be truthful, Khoury students are some of the hardest working students I have ever seen in my 30 years in academia. Since joining Khoury a year and a half ago, I've also been struck by how supportive a community Khoury College is, from our faculty to our advisors, to all of the staff that are keeping the college running, including today. Let's please thank them. And I've also seen how supportive our students are to each other. And I hope that you continue to nurture the connections you have made here. The diversity that makes our student community is amazing. These experiences and these connections will serve you well as you launch your career in the coming months and years. And you are indeed entering the field of computer science at an exciting time. You're also entering the field at a time when we as a society are grappling with some difficult questions regarding the technologies under our charge. There's not a day that goes by when we don't hear about ChatGPT in the headlines. And ChatGPT did not write my speech. But are we ready for its implications and its power? So suppose you write a lyrics to a new song about graduating. You feed it to ChatGPT and you ask it to write a melody, in the style of Taylor Swift. Suppose further this song becomes this amazing hit. Who owns the song? Who owns the share and its monetary value? We are also facing serious questions regarding our personal privacy and the technologies we use. So recently I was on a business trip. I was out in California visiting our campuses there, and a colleague was telling me that he was excited about purchasing a cool set of shoes with a brand that I hadn't heard of. Good shoes, Ben. I didn't type anything in, just kind of enjoying coffee. But later online, I started seeing ads for that brand of shoes. So was my phone listening to me the whole time, feeding this in? Was somehow my proximity to the colleague and his purchases somehow coming into my system? Moreover, I also see advertisements for jobs. How are these ads chosen, disclosed to me and not to others? How do we understand and audit the systems that now govern much of our daily life? Some of the great work we do here in Khoury College on algorithmic auditing has led to discoveries of bias embedded, perhaps unintentionally, in these advertising algorithms that nevertheless results in illegal and racial discrimination. So on that same trip to San Francisco, I saw numerous driverless cars. And so you've heard about the new company that's competing with Lyft and Uber that does not use drivers. And I bet you've seen the videos about other drivers hitting these cars and driving away, or in particular, what happens if you're the passenger of a driverless car and you're asked to pull to the side of the road? How does this work? So our work in robotics and experiential AI is tackling not just the construction of these systems, but also working to understand the legal and social norms of a world filled with autonomous AI systems. So these are just a few examples of the ethical questions computer scientists like yourself grapple with every day. And I am confident that your education at Khoury College has provided you with the knowledge, the tools, experiences, and conviction for tackling these thorny issues. Khoury College, our mission is committed to using the power of computing to improve all aspects of life for all communities, ensuring equitable access to innovation that empowers and safeguards all people. And I ask you, as our graduates, to remain resolute in the belief that computer science is for everyone and that everyone should benefit from computer science. So as we gather together today, at the edge of your career as a degree-holding computer scientist, I urge you to continually ask yourself, what are the special obligations I have to my fellow human beings? So you've no doubt heard of the Hippocratic Oath. The closest translation to the original Greek from the 5th century BC is do no harm permanently. There are many modern variations, and a variant on the Hippocratic Oath that was penned in 1964 contains the phrase, I will remember that I remain a member of society with special obligations to all my fellow human beings, those of sound mind and body, as well as the infirm. Your engineering peers who graduated yesterday may also be taking the 100-year engineering oath with a vow to be conscious always that my skill carries with it the obligation to serve humanity. So computing touches so many aspects of our everyday life. It touches almost every industry from healthcare to commerce to transportation, manufacturing, and more. And I argue today with you that we have a special obligation to the safety, security, privacy, and to creating equitable opportunities, and that these obligations are more important now than ever. Whether you're creating new updates to operating systems or you're writing front-end code to IoT devices, we all must work together to secure and protect humankind. So my call to you today is to be purposeful in your decisions. Computing technology is rarely neutral due to how deeply it is ingrained in our society, and as computer scientists, it is imperative that we harness what we learn and what decisions we discover to make the world better that we inhabit together. And it is this deep relevance to the fabric of our daily life and to society that endows our field with so many wonderful opportunities. Computing enables people to communicate and connect. It steers the operations of our planes, trains, automobiles, and more, and as well as the news that you read and the items that you purchase. It enables medical diagnosis and treatment, breathtaking, and so much more. And the decisions you make, whether you're in a startup entrepreneur, to building enterprise systems for the largest companies on the globe, your decisions will impact the daily life experiences of humankind. So up and down the stack, our profession demands that you strive to augment human action through networking that connects us through the acquisition, storage, analysis, and collection of data, that you safeguard our fellow human beings through the design of systems that promote creativity, problem solving, and collaboration. You're bootstrapping human activity that addresses the most pressing problems in the world today. Your values for how you serve society are your own. Just know that your profession calls you to integrate those values with professional practice. You have your experiences here in Khoury College, the professional resources available to you, ACM and more, and your network of colleagues and your peers to support you in your path. Over the past year, Khoury College has taken the lead in crafting an oath for computing, the first of its kind in the world. We are hopeful other colleges and universities will follow our lead. Today, a copy of the oath is on your chair. Later in the ceremony, before the reading of your names, we will read it together. In closing, I want to wish all of our graduates good health, professional success, and a sense of purpose and joy as you take your Khoury degree into the world. And you will make the difference in the path you choose. Thank you. So now I have the pleasure and honor to introduce to you Mani Sudharam, today's alumni graduation speaker. I've gotten to know Mani over the past year or so, and I'm just so impressed by his warmth, his humility, his generosity, and his wisdom. And I'm so grateful that he agreed to join us today and share with you lessons he learned since he graduated from Khoury College. Welcome, Mani.
Thank you very much for that beautiful introduction, Dean Minot. And thank you for having me here today. First of all, I'm going to start off by saying a big congratulations. You have done it. Many years back, I was in your position, although it's a little sad to admit that it was a completely different millennium. And I was walking down the street, a lot of fond memories came to me of, me being similar to you, wearing kind of the same attire there in those seats. Actually, I have another confession to make. You know, when I applied to Northeastern, it was the days that you actually had paper and, you know, pen applications prior to the internet. And I confused Northeastern with Northwestern, and I applied incorrectly. But I am happy to say that this is one of those mistakes in life that I definitely don't regret. I came to Northeastern in the fall of '97, and I had a scholarship as a teaching assistant. You know, my father had been quite candid with me and you know, about his finances. And he said, I have enough money to give you a one-way, or to buy you a one-way ticket to the US. But you're on your own once you set foot there. It was my entry into the real world, and you know, thousands of miles from where I had grown up. Unfortunately, that conversation with my father happened to be one of my last with him, because in my second year of the program here, he passed away. And you know, with that, I felt that I'd been kind of awkwardly pushed into the reality of life. I picked up an important lesson, a life lesson at this point, which is that, you know, believe in yourself and believe in your capabilities to unlock your future. Fortunately for me, when I graduated in the late '90s, it was a heyday of the technology industry. The internet had opened up new opportunities by the day, and plenty of these companies were hiring Northeastern graduates. My passion, however, was in computer networking, and I decided to follow that and take up a job as a programmer, a software engineer in a company called Stratus Technologies, where I was in their networking division. You know, at Stratus, I had the opportunity to learn from some incredibly talented engineers. And here I realized my second lesson, which is the importance of building a solid technical foundation for my career. Even though the technology industry moves really, really quickly, you know, the technological underpinnings remain the same. And I'm forever grateful for this technology foundation that I learned from Northeastern, from Stratus, and so on, especially when I talk to my boss, who is Akamai CEO, Dr. Tom Layton, who's a PhD in mathematics from MIT. I spent a few years in Stratus. I was doing a lot of in-depth engineering work, but I wanted to learn how customers were using our products. I tried to move to other roles within Stratus, but I was unsuccessful. I applied to a bunch of MBA programs, but I didn't have any luck with that either. So I felt that I'd hit a wall in my career at that point in time. And at that time, I appreciated the third lesson in life, which I would argue is the most important for you. Making sure that you have the right partner to support you through tough times. With my wife Mina's support, I left a very comfortable job at Stratus, and I joined a startup where, you know, 60-hour work weeks were pretty much standard. For all of you, I cannot think of a better environment than a startup, where you will learn to wear so many different hats every day and take responsibilities that you just don't get in a large company. When I was applying for these MBA programs, I'd been smitten by the thought of being a consultant or you know, the financial industry, and I just realized that I would have been a terrible consultant. I would have been a terrible banker. I'm just so happy I ended up in technology. And for each of you, I would highly recommend you spend time in your career in a startup. It's a great way to learn soft skills such as, you know, handling stressful situations, motivating employees, and just juggling so many different responsibilities every day. Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, once said, there's only one boss, and that's the customer. I'd worked in 2 companies, but I still felt that I had been missing something. I wasn't seeing the big picture. How were customers using what we were building? You know, were they happy? Did we have a partnership with them, or was that mostly a transactional relationship? I didn't know all of that. And I felt kind of empty without knowing the answers to these questions. So I decided to leave a manager position to go back to my roots as an engineer and an architect, but this time in professional services at a company called Akamai. And I started working with Akamai's customers, and just I was so rewarded with fascinating opportunities. In fact, my first project at Akamai was to design the solution to work with NBC to design their solution for the Beijing Olympics. And now I felt that I was getting a ringside view into sales and customer engagement and so on. Every year, I interview co-ops for positions within Akamai, and I re-emphasize the position of this vantage point. There aren't many positions in companies where you see customer needs, customer expectations, and how it all kind of comes together. And figuring out the problems, solutions to these problems using technology is what organizations, employees in services and support do every day. And it's an incredibly valuable responsibility, incredibly valuable position for any company. So I spent a decade in global services. I did a lot of interesting projects. I traveled the world. There were so many things that I learned about how local responsibility works against global consistency and things like that. And then I said, I want to do more. I want to expand my responsibilities. And I had a close colleague and mentor at work who encouraged me to apply to a newly opened CIO position. And I kind of thought to myself, well, I don't have a formal background as a CIO. Will I ever get this job? But I threw my hat in the ring. And I was surprised, but I was the second choice candidate, and I actually got the job, which, again, I learned an important lesson from this, which is to always ask for your peers, ask your manager about how you can attain your goals. If you don't ask, you'll never get the answers. So it's always important that you talk to your manager, talk to your peers about where you want to go and how you want to attain it. After 18 months of doing this job, we were in COVID. And suddenly the job that I was taking up it came into the spotlight because we all had to work remotely. And the lesson I learned from this experience was keep on learning. Keep on building on your strengths. Your destination isn't always going to be clear, but just creating these new experiences broadens your horizons so much, and it presents you with new choices. So to take this to the close, you've set yourself up for success. You've come to an awesome school. It's so globally aware. It's at the forefront of modern computing. All of the hours that you've spent studying and partying, all of that is going to has paid off, will continue to pay off. Keep these connections with your peers, with the university, and more importantly, never stop learning. Never stop teaching. Technology moves really quickly, and you will live some really, really exciting moments. But take the time to savor the time with your loved ones. Any success that I have had could not have come without my family, my wife, and my 2 daughters. And finally, I want to say, make the planet better for generations to come. Thank you again.
Thank you, Manny, for being with us today and sharing your insights. And as a gesture of our gratitude, Northeastern and Khoury College would like to present you actually 2 gifts today. First is a framed citation recognizing the important role you have played in today's graduation celebration. Thank you so much. And as I mentioned, and Ben has got mentioned as well, this is Khoury College's 40th anniversary. So I'm just thrilled to also present Manny with a Khoury College 40 for 40 honors. These are a very special recognition presented to just 40 individuals who have been instrumental in the success of Khoury College and its mission in the past 40 years. Congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to introduce today's student graduate speaker, Alana Pasco. Alana is a Boston local Alana is a Boston local and double Husky graduating from Khoury College's Align MSCS program. During her time at Khoury College, she served as the treasurer of the Khoury Master Student Council and is dedicated this past year to building equitable K-12 computer science programs as a Microsoft Teals volunteer, where she supports teaching AP Computer Science at her former high school. Please join me in welcoming Alana to the stage.
Thank you all for being here today. I first joined Northeastern University 7 years ago as an undergraduate student. And with an enriching 7 years in mind, it is an absolute honor to be standing here today. I'll start with a personal reflection. When I first set out to become a software engineer, I had one company in mind that I defined as my dream company. For years, I obsessively chased that dream and thought that getting a job there would make me a success. However, after completing 2 pretty awesome co-ops with not my dream company and reflecting, I had a realization. My worth isn't defined by any one job or company on my resume, and neither is yours. So with that, I'd like to discuss what does define us, the Khoury class of 2023. I'd like to share with you 3 observations from the student perspective that I've made about our graduating class that serve as testament to our power and potential. I know with certainty that these observations ring true for each and every one of you today by virtue of your presence here. First, we know the secret to self-development: learning by doing. I've personally seen you master new skills on the fly in group projects and fearlessly confront the unfamiliar in your co-ops. We are relentless and versatile learners. I've seen all of us take risks, and I've seen us get that co-op with no relevant job experience. So therefore, as you move forward, do not fear the pursuit of new goals and challenges, for we have proven to ourselves that our goals are achieved through the learning experience. Second, I would like to acknowledge the bravery that each and every one of us has demonstrated by showing up for ourselves during unprecedented times. The challenges we as students faced due to the pandemic and recent economic downturn are unlike anything we could have planned for. Yet, we found our way. We adapted quickly to remote learning, collaborated through Zoom squares, and applied to job after job after job, all while coping with personal and global hardships. We persisted, and for that, you should all be incredibly proud, especially my fellow Align students. Lastly, my fellow graduates, look to your left and to your right. We are a network, and in non-technical terms, that's a community. Our Khoury community includes the TAs who spent many long office hours patiently answering the same questions, professors who sparked our curiosity to explore new subjects, and of course, our advisors who guided us through our journeys and celebrated us at the finish lines. But we also formed our own grassroots communities. During my time on the Khoury Master Student Council, I witnessed mentorship circles grow organically out of our networking events. I've also had the honor of building a close circle of women who empower and encourage one another to shed our inhibitions and embrace our passion for technology. And I would be remiss not to recognize the ways in which my fellow first-generation student community uplifted and validated one another through our college journeys. Woo. I recall with bittersweet gratitude the very first time Northeastern University recognized first-gen students on campus in 2019. I remember entering the room where the kickoff event took place. But nothing could have prepared me for the sense of relief that flooded my body that day when seeing for the very first time that I was not alone in my struggles navigating the first-gen experience. That relief gave me conviction that I could succeed here. And that, my friends, is the power of the communities that we've built at Northeastern. After reflecting on the character and communities that we have here at Khoury, I can't believe that I ever defined myself by a job or a company. We leave here today with the success of our accomplishments, regardless of how others perceive that success to be. And as you look ahead to the communities you will become part of, I urge you to continue fearlessly tackling the unknown, building resilient teams that inspire and welcome everyone to this amazing field. Let us use our positions of influence to advocate for a more inclusive and accessible tech industry, one with mentorship that nurtures the dynamic and interesting people that we are. My fellow graduates, remember to honor this character you've built and stay true to it. For that, I learned, is the true marker of success. Thank you.
At this time, thank you, Alana. At this time, I would like to recognize our graduate students who have won university-level awards previously this year. Congratulations, Kristen and Satwick. We will now recognize our Khoury College Student Award winners. The first goes to Christine Umay for the MS Community Service Award. This is awarded to the person that has made the positive impact on our community. Christine went above and beyond in her role as student ambassador, helping to attract a diverse range of prospective students to the Align program by completing research to connecting the recruiting teams with groups that serves underrepresented minorities in broadening participation in CS. Christine also assisted in developing a connection between the recruiting team and a local university to help increase domestic enrollments. Christine is on the West Coast and will be recognized later, but let's recognize Christine now. Also from the West Coast, but here with us today, is Haoshen Shen. Haoshen, will you please come forward? Haoshen was awarded the MS Teaching Award. This goes to, Haoshen received many numerous nominations from students that he's assisted in his time serving as TA. He's overwhelmingly described as funny, patient, creative, and kind, with a strong work ethic and an innovative teaching approach that fosters an academically supportive environment for students. Many praise his ability to effectively communicate complex concepts. Congratulations. Also from the West Coast, but was supposed to be here. Another in our network, the MS Research Award, goes to Samek Vashit Shankar, degree candidate for the Master of Science in Data Science. Samek is described as a determined researcher who has managed to make great progress in research area which involves understanding two difficult fields simultaneously, deep learning and material science, and bringing them together insights from these fields to create a hybrid model for controlling spatial light modulators. Samek has also shown himself to be a great contributor to lab culture by leading the weekly reading group, building a website for the lab, and contributing to weekly feedback discussions with other students. Let's congratulate Samek. Now, Dean Minette will lead us in the reading of the Khoury College Oath for Computing. Please read along with the card. And stand.
It is a real pleasure to read this oath with you today. Today, I join the ranks of computer scientists worldwide. I will remember that I remain a member of society with special obligations to all my fellow human beings. I will design and build computing systems that enhance the quality of daily lives for individuals and for society. I will protect the dignity of users and others affected by computing systems, respecting the diversity of all cultures and safeguarding against threats to health and safety. I will respect the privacy and rights of all people and recognize the special role I have in judiciously collecting, storing, and using their information and creating systems that aim to shape their behavior. I will work for fair wages, honorably guarding my reputation and my colleagues in our work practices, while respecting the intellectual contributions of others. I will improve the public understanding of computing and its consequences. May I always act to preserve the finest traditions of my field, and may I long experience the joy of inventing the future through my endeavors. Congratulations.
Now, the time that we've all been waiting for. I would like to recognize our degree candidates. So let's take one moment to congratulate them all. Graduates, you may be seated. The marshals will begin to lead you to the stage. Graduates, after you've been recognized, please return to your seat.
Sumukh Vasisht Shankar. Nutan Mishra. Nivedita Visamseri.
Yin Wong Han. Jai Joy Luo.
Akash Shitole.
Jack Giordano.
Surya Sagar Variparti.
Shubham Suresh Bhagwat. Nikhil Anand.
Barkha Saxena. Shashank Shakar.
Aisha Katare.
Namrut Reddy.
Colin Bent. Rohit Nolesh Awate.
Siddhant Suktankar. Tejas Sunil Wate. Manthan Mehta.
Sanika Mukund Kalvikate. Sai Krishna Srinivas Iyer. Trivans Kashyap.
Tanay Mera.
Danny Godwin.
Zia Lee.
Jingwin Lee. Parth Kadalkar.
Anish Satalkar.
Lokesh Kumar.
Mohammed Siakamari.
Maria Aldelati. Harman Singh Farwa. Hiru Srichand Ahuja.
Neha Nagesh Shetty.
Tanmay Kokile.
Aishwarya Gopal Sharma. Roydan Pereira.
Anjaneya Yuvraj Gurjar.
Animesh Kumar Mukul.
Ajit Singh Gurjar. Madhusudhan Deshpande.
Shravan Ramdurg. Jackson Schilling.
Shreya Bharath Jain.
Rajat Jivan Pawar. Pooja Shantaram Nangude.
Matthew Chan.
Anuj Sharma.
Juhi Bhagtani.
Ankit Saxena. Akshi Saxena. Kanishka Soni.
Rajat Manish Bhagat.
Harsh Pandya.
Rahil Jitendra Desai. Monil Hemang Dewan.
Harsh Hashmukh Parmar.
Dhruvam Kothari. Samreen Reyes.
Aditya Mohanty. Arunima Sharma. Kushbu Upadhyay.
Aishwarya Kunatala. Chamanthi Aki.
Yashwant Reddy Pori Reddy.
Saya Vaneeth Kaza.
Aravind Gautam Bamisetti.
Abhishek Chandra Shukla.
Akhil Chit Reddy. Kaushik Bilakanti.
Sai Rahul Vadadi.
Shambhavi Kulkarni.
Siddhant Ashay Shah.
Rajkumar Bhaskar.
Shubham Atul Parulekar.
Shinru Ha.
Panavat Tragolrung. Harshini Sakar. Nisha Mishra. Tanish Sehgal. Sneha Nair. Ujval Sharma. Pengbo Wang. Zhiyang Xie.
Edgar Allen David. Timothy Greiser.
Njord Sovek. Tejwinder Singh. Ashir Bhavin Mehta. Pranav Pednekar. Sushil Polani Satish Kumar. Satya Narayan Sairam Ramasubramanian. Nitish Gaudpoderi.
Usha Sravani Ganta. Varsha Reddy Anugu. Daksa N. Esebe.
Rudolf Mizadiu. Nikita Tejpal. Bhumika Madhukar. Apurva Surendra Malimat.
Mrudila Krishna Prasad.
Ahidar Vemuri. Mihir Manek.
Shubham Sudesh Gosalkar.
Basil Varghese. Joanne Rachel Jacob. Raghav Rastogi. Yufan Yan.
Wei Yu Ha.
Maggie Van Nortwick. Da Shu.
Simran Girdar Kodwani.
Aishwarya Mathur. Vaishnavi Shah. Drishti Sabhaya.
Dhruv Dar.
Azim Tamboli.
Avanti Dorle.
Pramod Gowda Punadahali Shivaras.
Gaurav Buera. Tongling Lu. Supratim Banerjee.
Anuj Ashok Potar.
Mitali Gudgalkar. Sujit Gandhi. Anantha Shashi Shekhar Karedla.
Kinshuk Sharma.
Oh, right here. Right there.
Jinesh Shailesh Mehta. Hardik Nahata.
Savati Agawa.
Mansi Praveen Tanki. Dora Mtekele. Chirag Rajubai Tagaria. Manan Prakash Sheth.
Rinjao Lee.
Jia Qian Shu.
Jason John.
Amal Alexander Therian. Junwei Yao.
Vikram Govindaraju Bharadwaj.
Sudanva Narayana. Anant Narasimhan. Shreya Singh.
Nena Hugar.
Nikhil Molay. Vidhi Parekh.
Nikhil Kapoor. Joshna Chowdhury Gundapaneni.
Prithvi Mutaraju.
Keming Zhu.
Yihao Yang.
Arinjay Jain.
Salen Toptaj.
Monoz Carlos.
Het Chetan Shah.
Xia Wang. Malcolm Sun.
Mary Dow.
Maya Webb.
Cameron Michael Belden.
Evan Ozaroff.
Joshua Epstein. Calvin Crosby.
Sri Utsagi. Rani Sekamwa.
Xiao Meng Zhang.
Imani Tyagi.
Ye Bai.
There's another one too behind. I got it.
Chimali Ezokeke.
Sijin Chen. J.C. L. Hutch.
Aditya Chendalkanan.
Param Sai Kudu.
Samrad Kumaraswamy.
Sanat Kumar Vobilisetti.
Pavan Sai Kumar Aladi. Srikar Kokanti.
Nitin Mutukula. Avinash Nidaravolu.
Sri Harika Cherakuri.
Divya Vemuri. Sri Charan Vemuri. Shri Datta Madira.
Rahul Reddy Badam. Grishma Rajendra Alchi. Cynthia Balasubramanian.
Vinita Joyce Marathi. Wen Huan Ju.
Divya Dalot Kanta Jangid.
Purva Nartam. Keith Rebello.
Tanuj Ahuja.
Jennifer Rivero. Sai Prapat Upalapati.
Kanaka Durga Lakshmi Devi Kuramneni.
Dr. Yasaswini Nutalapati.
Sethu Se Divala.
Shakti Kripa Selvan. J. Ayappa Vignesh Manivanan. Akshaya Mahesh. Ratin Varadha Rajan Lakshmi Varadha Rajan. Akash Subramaniam Setumurugan. Mativanan Srinivasan. Amirta Varshini Sakalingam Pama. Nikita Shivakumar.
Bhargavi Krishna Kodali.
Charvi Madan.
Nishta Goswami. Clyda Azizi. Pranav Bansal.
Gail Renee Pinto.
Spatika Himant.
Nidhi Dheeraj Shah. Mingroy Zhang.
Dhruvi Gujjar. Kavya Gujjar.
Dyuti Vinod. Anisha Takar, Pujan Rajnikant Takar,
Sheesh Amat Yende.
Devanshi Hitan Kumar Sangvi,
Priya Garg,
Ke Zhixiong,
Zixing Li,
Nathaniel Ziegler, Danielle Tolliver,
Bailey Eleanor Ruth Carter,
Vishnavi Srivastav,
Vanessa Kibaja,
Arnab Roy,
Akshara Cole, Tejas Wiwek Kulkarni,
Karan Satwani,
Parker Lee Iacoca Hentz, Jovianne Belgard,
Bethlehem Aichish Mesfin, Farida Iqbal Olia, Ankita Sunil Urupa,
Ruchi Bavsar, Shagun Jindal, Aditya Venkat Koromati,
Christine Nemka Uma.
Anshul Rao, Hannah Vatskova, Timothy Swarzeski,
Eshwari Bide, Ashlyn Black,
Hannah Renee Rogers,
Jaslyn Falk, Satwik Kamarthi, Farazad Jahandar,
Gaylin Otten,
Athene Ahmed Alisa,
Tanvi Reddy Vuyuru,
Matthew Green,
Carrie Nan,
William Collins, Ji Hua, Kartik Agarwal,
Lasya Mantri Pragara,
Faiz Mohammed Mateen Kawaja, Shomyo Day,
Shreyas Nikam, Luke Vandermeil,
Jiahing Shui, Nishant Duraya Rasu. Yash Bhojwani. Bhumika Deepak Jethwani. Ratush Goyal. Smriti Bajaj.
Shubham Sonavne. Arvind Surhir. Nachiket Sirsikar. Gaurav Ramlani. Darpan Mehra.
Tahahan Zhu. Jingfrey Dong.
Bingjuo Li.
Sia Hu.
Yusin Zhao.
Shiyu Huang. Zusang Wu. Homing Zhao.
Xiaoqing Qiao. Yuan Zhou.
Varun Ajmera.
Rajat Vanakurare. Harshit Sheshan. Riddhi Narayan.
Shreyas Ramkumar Karthik.
Prajval Srinivas Srinath.
Shrikant Karaba Bogananda. Ogochukwu Ganyu.
Harsh Vora. Devarsh Hamantbhai Patel. Nidhi Dharmesh Patel.
Daniel Lavery Brown.
Srija Tamaredi.
Apurva Gupta.
Nidhi Satish Pai.
Daniel Levin. Catalina Gutierrez.
Swapnil Mittal. Daniel Paddock.
Sining Feng. Nesara Kashyap.
Julia Reyes. Eliza Ronga. Rachit Mehta.
Matthew Foucher.
Dhruv Sabarwal. Duo Zhao.
Zhidong Lang. Xin Yu Huo.
Kai Yuan Wei. Matthew James Nolan.
Catherine Almeida. Kartik Komati. Mark Carter. Catherine Chalmers.
Heather Regine Novak.
Algernon Jackson. Xavier Hosser.
Vatsal Patel. Nandish Murugeshi.
Shreya Bukeri.
Chayank Toralaki.
Chaye Chen.
Suteja Bhima Shankar Patel. Neha Yadav. Tejal Ravale. Neetu Manoharan.
Sai Prasant Duvari. Srilaya Devagupta. Hong Yu Lee.
Atharva Wandile. Chokchai Tanrak Paser.
Aradhana Jayaprakash. Anurathi Bala. Yaniv Amiri. Abdul Rahman Isagin. Siddharth Chowdhury.
Parth Shah. Sarvagna Shukla.
Nihal Desai.
Man Purohit. Forum Preet and Bai Shah.
Reem Gabayan. Daniel Gonzalez.
Abirami Velingiri Tirunavakarusu.
Pratik Gulati. Renuka Ganesh.
Himanshu Tiwari.
Ramsey Riley Adil. Jaden Fiato Kaufman. Chinmay Sunil Kulkarni. Yash Rahul Kulkarni.
Amod Prasad Sahas Rabude. Nikhil Narayan Sapa. Madhura Prashant Vedya. Manasa Narayan.
Shailas Chikane.
Suhas Madali.
Devrup Kar.
Devindernen Singh Saigal. Animish Patak. Abhiram Sarja. Grishma Ranganatha. Neha Ramachandra. Wei Zhang. Jiang Wei Shi. Xianrui Shi.
Wei Wei Liu. Mohammed Siddharth Hassan. Afsar Equibal.
John Metzger.
Yi Jingxiao. Chan Peng. Praveen Kumar Shridhar.
Yiwei Zhe. Xian Zin.
Santosh Vasa. Rashita Reddy.
Eliud Haridia. Punapragna Kulkarni. Anuruddha Achyar Buddhahal Prasad. Ayappa Divaya. Arya Deepak Kulkarni. Simon Brooklich. Rivana Christie. Pratik Dahibate.
Hendrik Ombak. Pradipti Reddy Tandra. Kudzai Michelle Mutembwa.
Arushi Agarwal. Bandita Atal.
Sanjit Dillon.
Aditya Sri Prasad Apana. Aurika Gundala.
Maria Salman.
Yashina Sachade.
Paras Swarup.
Nehal Batala.
Ishita Taneja.
Sakith Kumar.
Joel Matthew Paul.
William Leaf. Sri Naga Sai Sushma Kandabolu. Syed Hani Haider.
Ved Vyas.
Suzanne Kumar Jha. Srika Panagadi.
Amulya Gupta Vangapali. Sharma Nishikant Patel.
Subhanji Gupta. Janie Chetan Gela. Tushita Gupta.
Dvija Shah.
Raj Doshi. Rohit Gupta.
Dilip Shah.
Rachna Anil.
Trivikram Muranuri. Anush Mandya Nagesh.
Mary Joseph. Sanjana Dabiru. Anil Manishbhai Chapada.
Adobe Onyekaba. Hemal Tarun Manyar.
Kevin D'Souza. Chaya Lakshmipathy. Vineeth Ananthula.
Kartik Sharma.
Nishant Jain.
Shreyas Sainathan Nair. Pratik Vutkar.
Diana Dayalan Desarathan. Jayesh Lalvani. Shruti Kunupoli. Alekia Digomarti. Geeta Ramya Karatori. Preeti Kura.
Pavan Reddy Mogili.
Saravya Buragu.
Vintuta Danish Budaha.
Chilyan Phone.
Jia Ima. Xiu Ge Zhang.
Vijaya Kirthi Gopina.
Divyanshu Sharma. Nikhil Tekwani. Shaival Shah. Vaidehi Parikh.
Nidat Nile Bhuptani. Rajvi Abangi.
Jivesh Podar.
Neha Amit Bhai Chalara.
Samit Sachdev.
Pranjali Agarwal.
Sai Arvind Varma Sagi. Vishnu Rohan Surapneni.
Nanavardhan Chiramamila. Harsha Teja Gorjavalu. Saketh Datrika.
Ishal Abhishek Mumiri Varpu. Sai Venkata Manoj Vungarala.
Sushit Kumar Reddy Dharmavarapu Banu.
Bala Sirisha Sripati Pandita Rajula. Krishna Malik Nanduri. Deepak Rao Naripelli. Savita Munirajaya.
Sai Dias Radhi.
Venkata Rakesh Kumar Molakala.
Zizhao Lu. Emily Colliday. Daniel Gordon.
Arun Kumar Reddy Padala.
Khalid Khan. Srujana Jonagadla.
Tara Mesero.
Vitali Rajesh Bandari.
Sejal Purohit.
Niyati Nalsh Kumar Kotari.
Maitri Shah.
Dushenth Gopichand.
Amiruddin Syed.
Mubaris Khan.
Venu Srinivas Ramakrishnan.
Sujit Narayan.
Omkar Avinash Pradhan. Pratik Pradhan. Simran Sohal. Anisha Mohanty.
Harshit Kaushal.
He Yi Zhou.
Shiva Kirthan Jala. Parth Bhatt. Mudit Bharatiya. Aditya Sanjay Kumar Lohia.
Harshal Shinde.
And Alana Pascoe.
Well, you did it. Please proudly display the pin on your gown tomorrow. Consider all that you have achieved and remember that wearing it on Sunday at Fenway represents your transition to a new Northeastern experience. Alumni. As stated in our oath for computing today, go forth as a member of our Khoury community with an obligation to use computer science to enhance society, to protect the dignity of our users, respect the privacy of all people, to make a positive impact on the world. Now let's go to it. From everyone here at Khoury College, congratulations to the class of 2023.
Wonderful. Will the audience remain in their seats until the dean and the platform party and all the graduates have recessed? And then please exit out of the side doors of the arena or the front entrance. Guests may join their students outside of the arena. Staff and signage will direct you.
You gotta go first, though.